Assalamualaikum and good day to our lecturer, Dr. Selvakkumar, and for those who are watching this video. As a business consultant, we choose one company that generate honey business, which is BB United Corporation, Sendian Berhad. We also would like to thank to BB Corporation allow us to interview their company. This video will contain of background of company, list of products, SWOT analysis, problems and recommendation to solve the problem. Without further ado, let me introduce my group member first.
My name is Auni, Farina, Binti, Roslan.
Hi, my name is Nuraisyah, Arlina, Binti, Ismail.
I, Nurshaffina, Rahman.
My name is Siti, Raihan, Binti, Azman.
And my name is Tengku Nurshaffina, Binti, Tengku Amaran.
Okay, first we start with the background of the company. In 1978, the apiculture specialist, which is Mr. Ong Kampeng, has established a company which is a BB United Corporation Sendian Berhad, and also form a product which is known as Giant Bee. The company is located in Jalan Malacca Raya, Taman Malacca Raya, Malacca, Malaysia. BB Community United is chaired and work independently for each party. BB is made up of BB United Corporation Sendian Berhad, BB Town Sendian Berhad, BB Town International PLT Sendian Berhad, and also Seribu Bunga Sendian Berhad, which is also known as Malacca Bee Gallery. These businesses are engaged in bee breeding, processing, manufacturing, and marketing practice which are focused on the bee product. They are also provide the professional beekeeping training, production, refining training, and also distribution training for beekeeping for their interested customers. Okay, now let's move to the organizational charts of this company. Okay, independent non-executive chairmen for BB United Corporation Sendian Berhad is Datuk Ong Kampeng, while his managing director or chief executive officer is Datin Mohd Aman. Okay, for the BB Town International PLT is managed by Mr. Low Ken Hin. BB Town Sendian Berhad is managed by Mr. John Hin Jun, while for Malacca Bee Gallery is managed by Mr. Aidi Asri. Okay, let's see what is the product and services that was provided by this company. For the product and the services that was provided by BB United Corporation Sendian Berhad is they are focused on the product quality and also technologies. They also provide their client with an advice, technical training, system integration, and also total solution services. In addition, international growth strategies with several well-known international producers are being aggressively promoted with the aim of forming close business relationships between establishment country from Middle East, Singapore, China, Japan, and others to extend international market in increasingly broaden product distributions, infrastructure, management, and also international standard. There are many products that the company has produced in their business. Okay, for example, they have produced bee pure honey, bee pollen, raw honey, honey stick, honeycomb, propolis, white coffee, and also the laundry detergent that produced from the bee product. Okay, now we move to the SWOT analysis of this business. Okay, for the internal factor, we analyze the strengths and weaknesses of BB United Cooperation Sdn Bhd, while for the external factor, we analyze the opportunity and also threats of the company. Okay, for the first, which is strength, BB United has a strategic location for their business, and also they has a well-recognized and national brand name for their product, which is Giant Bee. Not only that, their product also has a halal certificate and has agents from every state in Malaysia. Okay, the last range for this company is they has a various types of product, which is they not only focus on certain product for their business. Okay, for the weaknesses, BB United has a lack of skill labor, and also they has a low concentration of the local competitors. Okay, the other weaknesses is local product are selling at a premium price, and also the high cost of bee colonies, queen, and the vaccines for the bees. Okay, for the opportunity, this company has the opportunity to expand their market for the foreign customers, and also they are now planning to open their new branch in Langkawi. Okay, for the last, which is threats, BB United has many widely competitors which is selling the same product as them, which is a bee product. Okay, not only that, the environmental factors also give a threats for this company, which is come from weather, the attack from the pests and insect, theft, and also the problem from the land restrictions.
Okay, now we proceed with the problem in the BB United company. First is in the Department of Human Resource Management. Okay, what is human resource management? It is an organizational role that handling all human related problems in a company. It encompasses pay, hiring and recruitment, performance improvement, health, safety, policy management, and training for the workers by the human resource. And then human resource is used to describe both the people who work for this company, which is BB United Corporation Berhad, and the department responsible for managing all matters related to the employee, who collectively represent one of the most valuable resources in an organization. The problems that company face were related with the human resource management that has been discussed in this case study. Okay, the first one is about labor, and the problem is where the workers have possibility to get injured. This is because beekeeping is one of the agriculture high risk activity. Therefore, beekeepers being exposed to the risk of physical problems such as environmental condition, bee stung, venom, smoke, and stress. There are also problems where all beekeepers will get stung at some stage despite of wearing the best protective personal equipment that are available. Okay, for the solution, where the role of HR management is responsible for workers' procedure and policy, controlling payroll, incentive, and as well as overseeing safety measures in the workplace. Also, the HR manager should make sure that the safety of the workers when doing the job. For the beekeepers, instead of wearing proper protective personal equipment (PPE), they also must follow the standard operating procedure (SOP) and the tips that given by the BB United company. For example, the workers that want to work with the bee should avoid wearing perfume soap, shampoo, deodorant, and they must wear appropriate clothes as possible to protect the body, and wear clean clothing as well as bath daily because sweat may anger the beast. The company should provide information and training to all employees about how to stay safe when working with or around bees and what to do if they get stung. Next, the company is still lacking the skill of the workers. This happened because today they are difficult to find the person that is expert about the beekeeping. The existing workers that had experience in this sector still not enough to support the company. This is because most of the workers that work in these companies did not fulfill the criteria as the beekeepers. For the solution to this problem, the company must train existing workers to create workers with necessary skill. For instance, the experienced worker may lead the new workers to gain more knowledge and skill about the bee industry. Next, there are main function of the HR department, where is attracting and selecting the best talent, and the company should refocus in hiring practices on finding people who have already developed the skill that are needed in the bee industry. Okay, next problem about the labor is where the company also faced with the existence of dishonest workers. One of the issue is where the workers does not follow the rules of the company. For example, is misuse of company time. Some employees may not realize of their action could be considered as dishonest behavior at the workplace. The BB United company can lose significant amounts of the money by keeping these employees on the payroll who routinely conduct business while on the log in the workplace. It's considered dishonest for employees to make excessive personal phone calls, avoid performing the function of their job, or stay punched in while on the breaks the company deems should be unpaid. This attitude of worker can lead to the ruin of the company reputation. So for the solution, the manager must give an advice and warning for the workers that have discipline issue in the company. It should also important to have communication channel between employees and employer, where the workers are free to question the rules which they feel not fair. If they keep doing the same mistake and cause so many problems, the company may take an action by dismissing them from their company. Okay, last but not least, the problem in the HR management is a barrier between employee and employer. The gap between employee and employer in this company create barrier in communicating the possible risks that could arise in the BB United company. For example, sometimes it's without two-way communication, the employee is unable to give their opinion regarding the possible risks in the business. So the problem that usually faced by the workers in this company is they are unable to give their opinion to tackle the possible risks in the business because of lack communication between employee and their manager. For the solution, human resource department can be as representative on behalf of employee to deliver employees' opinion to top management, as well as setting up the regular meeting between all staff and employer. To counter the risk from happen in the business, the risk response must plan to be reviewed in regular meeting by the employer to ensure the plans are being implemented. In the meeting, the key and biggest risk should be given more attention, and new risks should be raised and discussed. That is why it is important to the employer and also employee to give their opinion from the problem that happen in the business, so that the best decision making can be come out with the solution and control the risks that occur in the company. Okay, that's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Operation management. The role of the operation manager are responsible for the managing of operation, the development of product and services by manage the operation process including of design, planning, control, performance improvement and strategy for operations. However, from the observation from the whole company operations management, the company is still lacking in tackling the possible risks that may occur in the business operation, such as being discussed in the following subsection of the problem that faced by the operation management. Next, we move to the problem that faced by the operation management within this company. The first problem is robbing of the beehive. The company faced huge losses due to the robbing issue of beehive by all forager bees that frequently happen in this business. Weak colonies usually being attacked by the old forager bees because they are unable to defend themselves. Usually, robbing of beehive arises during the daylight hour period when the nectar, which is as a sugar source for honey, is decreased. When the nectar resources are decreased, bees are more likely to rob other colonies' nectar. This will lead to the reducing the quantity of product produced because lack of raw honey due to the robbing issue, as well as it will lead to the losses of colony. Okay. To overcome this problem, the beekeeper should be able to recognize and identify how and when the robbing behavior will occur by identifying if there is unusually high number of bees flying around the apiary or not around the outside of nearby colonies. Then, the company should take an action by installing electric fence system around the apiaries to closely monitor the field. Okay. The electric fence is an eco-friendly system that can be used for the without harming the nature or wild animal. Okay. For the second of problem is lack of resources. Due to the robbing issue, the lack of bees food resources may occur when nectar resources are being stale. In addition, limited availability of flowering plant in field also result the decreasing of bees to produce the honey. This problem will be reducing the productivity of honey as well as will lead for some business to produce an artificial honey by adjusted in appearance, odor, and flavor to imitate the pure honey. For the solution for the issue is company should establish the apiaries in protected area near with the water source where flowering plants are numerous throughout the year. Furthermore, by planting more flowering plants that preferred by the bees around the apiaries area in way to overcome scarcity of resources in operation. The most common plant can be planted in Malaysia is to attract the honeybees is orange jasmine, jungle geranium, as well as the cafe lime. The third problem that faced by the operation management in this company is physical disorder, which is occupied by the pest and predator threats. Physical disorder are also a major challenge that faced by this company uh, in the process of bees honey production, which is involve the interference of pests and predators. According to the interview that has been made, the main predator for bees are bees eater uh, mero- from merops species, spiders, ants, termites, flies, and parasites. Besides that, bee eaters will look for beehive to eat their larvae and honey as bees are the food sources to the birds and ants as well as parasites that will damage the beehive and cause disruption to honey production. So To to control this problem is um, the company must use a physical method, which is the use of nets that can catch these birds. By using this method, physically, this company can drive away until the birds feel it is threatened, and no longer perch on the branches in the honeybees breeding area. In addition, the method that can be used by this company is to reduce the problem of bird attack is by placing colonies and beehive under trees to reduce the direction of flight of bees to open area that can pose a risk to them and to be eaten by the birds. Okay, the next problem faced by the BB United Corporation is caused by the environment factor. Food, food seeking activities by bees is depend on the environmental condition, climatic factor, as well as where is the sources are located. Circumstances such as temperature, light intensity, humidity, food accessibility, and also strength of the colonies are important factors that affect the capacity of the bees to search for food. Okay, from the interview with the manager of operation, we found that the temperature of humidity raining season can affect the activities in search of bees food by 19%. The physiology of bees colonies is poor at, at extreme weather such as extreme heat or frequent rainfall. Okay. For the solution of this environmental factor, the company can give an additional food to bees to prevent them from starving to death of to death as they cannot go out to search of the food in certain seasons. Additional food supply, which is honeybees food formulation, rather than external sources, is a way to overcome the absence of the food services in the rainy season and can protect the colony of the bees. The colony of bees can be provided with a supplement of the sugar form. Okay, flour, flour, mixture of the flour and yeast ingredients, soy flour, and also milk powder with honey added as the additional food.
Thank you, Syahada, for the great presentation. Now, I will continue to the next problem in the operation management. So, the company facing lack of stock, which is it will affect the operation productivity. This happened because the raw material honey is not enough to be produced. In result, production was declined and caused the stock unavailable to the market. Besides that, the market will be decreasing as the company did not control the demand from the consumer and do not know how to forecast the demand. So, what solution can be made? This can be solved by increase the number of bees colony in order to increase the production of raw material honey. To increase the production of honey and overcome the problem lack of stock, they should produce more queens in the apiaries. Usually, the queen bee can produce more eggs, and worker bees will also be more active in making new nests. New queen must be carried out for a preparation and to be put in the new colony of honeybees. BB United Corporation introduced so many products with the base of honey in order to attract the consumer to purchase the good. However, there are some problems that be facing in the marketing management to expand their market in honey business. First of all is unsold product. The invention thinking to create the new product to have variation of product can be a good way. Unfortunately, there are many of the products are still not be sold. According to the interview that been made, the unsold product cannot achieve their target to be sold, although the product starts from healthcare product until can use as the external product, such as a bee wax candle. To overcome it, making a sale or discount of the product and membership card This company can implement to give voucher or sale once in a month in order to attract the consumer to purchase the product. Besides that, the company also can create membership card, as many of the other companies do it. This card can function to collect the point, giving discount and special gift for the birthday of consumer. The attraction of the membership card can influence of the consumer to buy the product as many of them use honey as their daily consumption. Next is the unstable of market price of honey. According to the socio-economic statistic from Malacca state that the sugar, jam, honey, chocolate and sweets negative 0.6% face declining problems in 2019. Unstable market price will contribute to the low of sales. Besides that, the original honey cannot penetrate the market as there is a fake honey which is it contains more sugar than the honey in the ingredients. In result, the company cannot be competing with the fake honey that sell at low price and available at all the supermarket or retail shop. So, we analyzing by using the thread that come from the fake honey, we come out with the solution that create the competitive advantage by producing high quality of honey to the market and make a business engagement with the outside country to expand the product. This strategy can be implementing to stabilize the price of honey. The good agriculture practice must be monitoring more in order to produce a good quality as the outside country focusing more on the quality of the honey. BB United Corporation can change the packaging, pricing for small bottle honey and market in area of rural or urban shop. Thus, when many consumers buy the honey-based product, so it can stabilize the market price of the honey. As we know, honey industry is a business that can give more benefit and gain profit into it, so that there are many of competitors will be grow to compete with the BB United Corporation. Lack of marketing strategy is one of the problem of marketing system in the business. It may have effect the slow business and can contribute to the losses. BB United Corporation is not very known yet in Peninsula area, as their goal want to expand their market to the outside country. So what can we do? The company can hire a worker that expertise in the marketing so that the information of this company is appearing all over the place. The strategy marketing can be many ways such as social media platform, advertisements offline like billboard or poster, or any digital platform suitable to enter. Apart from that, the suitable suggestion is creating an application under Giant Bee Honey for the customer so that they can easily access the benefit and product contained in the company. This application also can function as digital shopping, which is selling the variation product to the consumer who is in the other state. Thus, it can help the company to promoting not only in Facebook but also in the digital shopping platform. So that's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter, Siti Raihan. Thank you.
For the last part is financial management. In a company, financials is require the estimations, disclosure and control of economic development of necessary for the effective functionings of business and markets. So there are three problems that facing to this company is lack of capitals. Second is partnership swindle, and the lastly is dishonest agent. First problem is lack of capital. According to the interview that have been made, this company does not have enough capital to open new branches. This give a problem to the company due to the high demand from the product, but the problem faced cannot be solved because there is no place to store the product to sell to the customer. The solution for the lack of capital is getting enough capital to open new branch by make a loan from bank. Borrowing money from bank is one of the simplest way to getting needed funds and capital to grow the business. Generally, banks loan have cheapest of the interest rate. The rates that the company pay will be cheaper than others type of higher interest loan, such as venture capital. This company must choose the bank that offer the low interest rate before making the loan. The low interest rate periods rise the attractiveness of borrowing funds, funding spending. Investment at lower interest rate provide a comparatively higher return yields since the borrowing costs are low. Next problem is a partnership swindle. We know that the partnerships is very important to the every organizations. However, according to an interview from this company, they say that have been cheated by their partner through the capital that they make agreements to open new branch, but the partner is not present and give the capital to this company, so the company had to bear the losses. As a consultant, to avoid financial pitfalls, the company must investigate the partner's backgrounds before making a partner. This company should choose a business partner who has a financial strength. It is important to know the partnership ability to sharing the capital and debt to be faced. Besides, the company need to make agreement before taking he or she as a partnership, because if the partnership swindle, the company have a right to take necessary action to the partner by collect all the proof. Besides that, BB United Corporation also have the issue regarding the agent of their company. In company, the agent is a play vital in commercial activities and sell the product. However, this company have a bad effect regarding their agent when their agent does not make any payment for the product sold and product that has been taken, because all is capital from the company to continue their production. The solution for dishonest agents that has not made any payment for the product that has been taken, the company need to stop supplying the next product to them until they make all the payments. It is important because if the company still supply the product to that agents, the company will lose and will affect the financial of the company. Besides that, the company also can change the way of the sell the product to the agent by pay first serve before taking the product to avoid from the losses. As a conclusions, the company need to be more aware about the problem issue that happen in their company to make sure their business is going smoothly, so that they can be sustained longer in the industry that they have involved. Problem and risk management also important to every department in the company, where they may be occur in the business, because of each department has their own risk that they will face in the future. So, to avoid the losses happen, the company should be ready and well prepared to face the problem that may be occurred by finding the solution for. So to avoid from the losses happen, the company should be ready and well prepared to face the problem that may be occurred by finding the solution for every problem. By making problem analysis and identifications of solution, the company can decrease the impact of uncertainty, save money, time, and decrease the impact of negative events in the business. Not only that, it also can help the company to minimize losses of the business, and also can increase the sale and profit from their market product. Finally, by implement the suggested solution in this case study, we hope it can assist the company to solve their problem.